back, lovely souls. Stay tuned to the end because I'm going to pull a healing card just for you. And I'm going to pull 2 other cards from 2 different decks as well today to give you some clarity and insight on the messages that come through for you today. On the video title, they need you, you don't need them. I encourage you to truly have an open mind with this, lovely soul. Okay, without further ado, let's jump into it. But before I do, welcome to the channel. I'm Miss Kelly Travel Spiritually, and at the time I do have openings for PCM intuitive readings. If you just look down below in the description area, there will be information there on the readings that I have. Okay, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful to have you here today. The first thing that I have right here is what I've written down that was an intuitive message. Have you ever felt like the scapegoat to others' problems? People will try to keep you down if you let them. They are unaware of themselves, their actions, and behaviors. It's always a good thing to get away from people, to find your individual self. It takes courage and boldness to really not care what people think of you for choosing yourself and your own sanity. You didn't come here to be anyone's scapegoat. You have a much bigger mission. You know you feel it in your heart. Stop caring today how they feel about you doing you and living the life that you choose, even if it feels uncertain to you now. No, clarity will come in time. It always does. This is your confirmation to choose you, and this is your confirmation that you did make the right choice if you've already done so. You've been wondering lately. Trust you, lovely soul. You made the right choices. You want to say, I'm saying, like, really, with the message trust you, I'm feeling like really trust yourself and trust your decision and really trust your gut and continue to move along your path. You will understand. You will gain clarity in time on things that you don't understand while you're moving through it. It's all designed to work in your favor, and it's all happening for a reason. Many of you have people in your life who throw it out there a lot. You're gonna need me more than I need you, right? These types of people, they really push you away. But for some reason, when people say that, we tend to move closer to them, right? And let them control and do whatever they want to do with us, being unconscious of our own behaviors and actions, not knowing why we're doing this, or getting caught up in what we call the labels, like, I gotta be there for this person. Or sometimes you may feel like people don't know what to do without you. That's a good thing. Let them figure it out, lovely soul, while you also figure out you. Because a lot of times people can be all up in your energy, all up in your life, blocking your way, right? And I do want to say this, okay? So those of you who have people in your life who feel like you need them, in your soul contract, this is all designed. Everything that you are experiencing is all designed. That's why it's highly important to listen to your intuition, your inner compass who knows the way. So the people, it manifests as negative here on the earth plane, but in truly, they really love you. They really love you. They're just not showing it right now, right? Because they are unaware of themselves and they're playing their role at this moment in time in space, right? So look at it differently, right? So if people are pushing you away, know when enough is enough and know when to walk away, because this is for you, lovely soul. It's like a nest. They're pushing you out your nest, pushing you out your comfort zone by telling you, like, you gonna need me, I don't need you, right? Or feeling like they can control or treat you the way they want. You're tired of that and you're becoming aware of this now. So instead of doing what you've been doing, do something different, lovely soul. That's the message that just came through. One card is spirit for these lovely souls here today. One card. I've been wondering, like, you know, why does people feel like people need them? It's probably because they want to feel valued. They want to feel valued. They want to feel heard. They want to feel loved. They want to feel worthy. They want to feel enough, but their words are not matching the energy. Like, the words are not matching what they actually want. They're saying the exact opposite. How many of you understand that in our lives, as we continue to awaken, many things that you said was conflicted thoughts, like, right? Or you may have been speaking things out into existence, but not meaning what you're actually saying, because you want something, but you're saying something different, basically. Like, for example, like me, like, I wanted to say I want to give one of the things that, okay, I wanted to drop some weight before in the past, and it's like, but yet I felt that I wasn't capable of doing so because I don't know how to eat healthy, I'm not gonna work out and all these things. So I would talk myself out of it, right? And never accomplish it, right? It took a spiritual awakening, me turning vegan and so forth, to end up actually it just happened. And I wasn't even thinking about about it anymore. It just actually happened. So you can see that a lot of things are the opposite. Like some of you are feeling right now that you want to walk away, but you're talking yourself out of it. Like, I feel like they need me, or I feel like this will happen or that will happen, whatever. And you stay, but you're feeling like you're suffering. You're feeling like you're hurting when you're around. You feeling not heard. You feel like nobody don't believe in you in your dreams, right? So those types of things. So that is coming through for you to understand, to look at it and see it differently, lovely soul. One card is Spirit for these lovely souls here today. What is it that you want to share with them today, Spirit? Thank you for the message. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back, okay? You always bounce back. No matter what you go through, you will always bounce back because you are resilient, lovely soul. You see, that's the message that came through right there, okay? You have such a bright light inside, so stop dimming it. Stop dimming it, lovely soul, and find ways to lighten up and not take life so seriously. Those are the messages that are coming through from this deck for you. But before we go into more, let me go ahead and give out a message that I do have here for you today. You see, they need you. You don't need them. Don't be fooled by this. Sometimes in our life, we experience like this thought that we need others. And today we will discuss a bit on this topic to get you the clarity your soul has been yearning for. To begin, let's start with the fact that nobody actually needs anyone. Yeah, we are all here unique doing our own thing. And yes, we can all come together and become more powerful in numbers and help each other. But need is such a different word than what I just mentioned. Right? So we always have what we need already within us, inside of us. But you may feel this fear of letting go of people in your life right now. You may feel like you need them. The thing is, you may have become codependent on them and afraid of what may happen if you walk away. This exact behavior may have those certain individuals feel like you need them. Ever heard of teach people how to treat you, lovely soul? They have become so comfortable with treating you the way you have allowed them to do so for some time now, until you decide to like walk away, take time for yourself, however that means, give yourself some space. Then when you see the harsh truth, a lot of times there is a harsh truth behind it, but there are some of you out there who will see it differently. Like they will start to come to you and open up to you and be interested in you and all that, right? Those of you who have people like, if it's supposed to happen that way, it's going to happen that way. But a lot of you will learn a harsh truth, right? So we think people be having or want the best for us. It's only when we change will we discover if that's the truth or not. Now that's why it's important to like know when to walk away. Give yourself some time and space. Know that it's okay to take time for yourself. Know it's okay to tap in within yourself. Know your own individual self, separate from other people. It is very important to do this with all areas in your life. Always give something a break. I encourage not to become dependent or hold on so tightly to things, lovely soul, because all of us, we came here to learn how to let go. We came here to learn how to be limitless. And many of you watching me are on a mission and you are struggling with this, or you have struggled with this, or you are healing from this right now, right? Or maybe this information you were unaware of and you were guided here to get the clarity on what you're feeling right now today, lovely soul. People love what you allow them to do to you, how you allow them to treat you. They love that, and they'll continue to do so until you change. A lot of times you'll realize that people don't always actually change. You change your part, right? You change the role. You no longer play the role that you've been playing anymore, the way that they see, the way they want to see, the way they want things to be, and how they want you to be. You stop playing that role. Then when you see their true colors, lovely soul. Look how that rhyme right there though, okay? Many of these people in your life, they feel like you need them. And they can treat you the way they want. They can control, manipulate you, and however they want to treat you. They feel like they can do this and you will still stay. Are you presenting this behavior? Are you are not a doormat, lovely soul. Are you just staying? Take the labels off. You deserve better. You gotta know your worth, lovely soul. And by walking away and finding more out about you and learning you and why you allow people to do the things they do to you, then when you start to discover your worth, walking away shows your worth, right? Take a look around you. The people that you have around you and in your life, Ask yourself, do you want to be like these people? Because we are who we hang with. Everything is energy and it will rub off on you, lovely soul. Okay, so really be like, it's time to know your worth. It's time to know how valuable you are, how amazing you are, how powerful you are, right? Sometimes you may not see what others actually see in you, lovely soul. So when you change and walk away, even if it's just for a little bit, you would then see the truth. And that's why I call it a harsh truth, right? Because they're going to start to play out their behaviors. Whether they're chasing you, texting you, calling you, showing up at your house, whatever, they're not going to want to let go, lovely soul, okay? But because what you discover, why we call it the harsh truth, is because what you discover, it may hurt you. It may hurt what you actually see. And that's the beginning of what you'll start to see when you see the truth out here, right? Many of you are already seeing that right now. But just let yourself heal, right? And I'm hearing like, don't go back until you heal, lovely soul. Truth is, they have been projecting their own trauma and beliefs onto you, right? It's almost like the best way to say is that you have become them, right? And they have become their parents, and their parents have their parents. It's time to break that generational curse, right? It's time to break that off and change it off. And if this is resonating with you, you're the one who came here to do that. And honestly, it almost feels like an emotional dumpster, right? It feels like they be dumping all their emotions on you, blaming you, and finding that they feel like you need them. They feel like that you need them to make them happy. Like they need you to make them happy is what I'm trying to say. They feel like you need them to make them happy. Like they need you to make them happy. I keep getting tongue-tied with that. They feel like they need you to make them happy, right? But they're saying they don't need you, or they're I'm not liking this.